Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we have a shop my stash and we're going to be doing a look together. So let's just cut to the footage of me earlier picking what products we're going to use in this look. Hello, sorry this is in a bit of an awkward position, but this is how I can show you my drawers. So I just have the Alex 5 drawers this is, and I've got it in sort of the oak effect because it just goes with my room. Nice. I didn't get it until this stain came out because the white didn't really go. So I've kind of got it organized in categories with the labels here. You can't really see them. I just have a few stickers on the front. I've got some brushes and perfumes up here, but this isn't a makeup collection video, so I don't know what I'm doing. But first of all, we're going to pick from the complexion drawer, which is in here. Let me zoom you in for a closer look. Okay, so here we are in my complexion drawer. It is a bit fuller and organized differently from when you may have seen this last. So for this look, I'm definitely going to go in with my my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer. So set that to the side. And for base, I'm not really sure. I want something that evens my skin tone and that matches me because all these NARS are a bit too light at the moment. But I don't want it to be heavy. I want it to be quite fresh. I think a bit of L'Oreal True Match Nude Tinted Serum will be perfect. Okay, concealer. I've been a bit iffy with concealer. I'm thinking I'm going to take a combination of these two. My Too Faced Born This Way and my Rare Beauty one. This is just quite a nice light shade. Okay, and powder. I take some Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless for my face and some Huda Beauty Pound Cake for maybe just setting around my eyes a bit. And I think I'm going to take my Cocoa Cosmetics sponge. And that is all for that drawer. Okay, so this is my blush and bronzer drawer. Should I try this one again? Okay, I think I might give the Colourpop Soul Bronzer another go. Wow, that smells amazing. I just got a whiff of it. I think I'm gonna take the Glossier Cloud Paint in Beam. I think that will go with what I'm thinking. I'm gonna take some Dior Rosy Glow, the pink one, just in case if I want it a little bit fresher. Haven't decided. If that doesn't go to plan, the Colourpop one, I'm just gonna take my Fenty powder bronzer. Okay, so this is a bit of a mismatched drawer. I've kind of got lips down this side, some overflow cream blushes that didn't fit in here, and I've got some eye stuff, some lip pencils and some highlighters. Like I said, bit of a mishmatch in here. I'm definitely going to take my Benefit brow pencil because that's all I've been using at the moment, with some clear brow mascara. I'm so stuck for what to do with lips. I think I'm going to take out both my Charlotte Tilbury liners in Iconic Nude and Pillow Talk, just because I'm not sure if I want to go more nude or more pink. So I'm going to take both of them. And I'm going to grab MAC Honeylove to layer on top because it matches both of the lip liners very nicely. So, and I think I'm going to take the Fenty gloss in Sweet Mouth because it looks baby pink in here, but it's kind of clear and will go with them, but give a nice glossy finish. I'm in the mood for MACStack. I haven't used it in a little bit, so I'm going to give that a go. And you know what? For highlighter, I might take the Too Faced Born This Way palette, something a little bit more natural, so let's take that. And we have the eyeshadow drawer all the way at the bottom. You can see we're not going to be in it for very long because I know I want this Beauty Bay Midnight palette because this shade here is just calling my name. So that's coming with. And I'm going to bring in along the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde because this shade up here, I might try and figure out a way to incorporate it. Okay, and I think we're done. Okay, so we're back, so let's just start putting this on my face. But first I am going to go in with the Embryolisse Lait-Crème Concentré. I didn't pick this out from my drawers because I don't keep it in my drawers. I'm just going to take a little bit and chuck that all over because my face needs some moisture. Okay, so my eyes are quite discoloured. As you can see, they kind of feel like I've got red winged liner on. No reason for that, but anyway. I think I'm just going to sort of prep my eyelids with a little bit of my Too Faced concealer. Just taking my sponge. Try and cancel out some of that discoloration. I'm doing my eyes first because I'm thinking of doing a little bit of a baby blue winged liner using some eyeshadow with this trick that I saw on TikTok. I tried it a little bit with some pink and it worked well, so I'm going to try it again. I really hope this doesn't flop, but if it does, you can wash it off. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and set my eyelid with some powder. But yeah, I do like to do my eyes first if I'm doing sort of a wing because I'm not the best with wings, so I like to have the fallback of being able to clean it up easy. First thing I'm going to do is just go in with my Fenty bronzer, swipe it all over my lid. Just like to have a little bit of warmth on there. Just sort of gone all over with that. The trick is to take some micellar water. I have this Garnier one. It's a hyaluronic aloe water. Don't know what that means. With your eyeshadow, and it will turn like any sort of pressed eyeshadow into like a liquid liner. I have this lid here, which I'm gonna put a little bit of micellar water on, because you really only need a little bit. And with this little Zoeva brush, really good liner brush, I'm just gonna get some of baby blue. So if I just dig it in a little bit, it's kind of sad because it makes the eyeshadow look ruined. And I'm just gonna try and mix it with this micellar water. Okay, I'm just gonna start applying it. One thing I found with the pink is it doesn't need to be layered. It does start working. I love that blue, that is so nice. I'm sort of going between using the liquid one and then patting some of the eyeshadow dry from the pan on the top. And what I really like about this brush is I can just sort of use the angle to line up with my eye and then just drag it down, and it starts making the wing. It's a great brush for anyone that struggles with liner. I do think it's working, but for a bit of an experiment, I'm just gonna go grab a setting spray and try it with that. I just grabbed the Colourpop Pretty Fresh setting spray, and I'm just gonna clean out what I have going on. Do one spritz of that spray. It's quite a nice smell. Sorry, bear with me while I'm trying to get some of the shadow in there. My one tip with this is you do only need the slightest amount of sort of liquid. Apologies, I've been so quiet this whole time trying to do this. Like I said, eyeliner isn't my forte. Try and wing it out a bit because that is the main focus of this look. So far, here is it close up. I wonder if you agree that I think the micellar water side, it did more pigment straight off the bat, but the setting spray side looks smoother. The micellar water side looked a little bit patchy to begin with, but now that I've sort of layered some of the eyeshadow on dry, I think it looks really nice. But overall, I think both sides look good. They don't look like I've used a different product or method. I think this is a really good hack because personally, I don't want to buy liquid liners in loads of different shades that I'll probably never use or barely use. Whereas this allows me to make my own eyeliners, the shades that I already own, because I own a lot of eyeshadow. This is how we're looking. We look kind of weird, obviously, without the rest of the face done. It hasn't ruined the eyeshadow too much either, so you win some, you lose some. I'm just gonna take sort of a flat brush in some concealer, the one I used earlier, the Too Faced, and just sharpen that wing. Oh, that looks a lot better. And that is why I prefer using eyeshadow. It's so much easier to correct. It does look a little bit messy at the moment with just sort of the concealer against my bare skin, but it will clear up the more I do my makeup. What I did mention in the Shop My Stash was the Mercury Retrograde palette, and this shade here, let me swatch it. It's this sort of like shimmery silver blue. I'll show you what it looks like on the back of my hand. So it looks like this. And it's very subtle but glittery, and I don't know, I've just never used it before and I really want to give it a go. I'm going to take a brush like this. I don't know if it's going to be too fluffy for this sort of eyeshadow because it does feel a bit creamy, but I'm just going to put it on the inner third. Can you even see that? There you go. It's definitely the sort of shadow, the different lighting, you can sort of see the little reflections. So I'm just gonna sort of layer it on my eyelid a bit, more focusing it on the inner third, and just leaving it like that. It's definitely sort of a topper shade. There we go. You might be able to build it up to be a bit more opaque, but I like it like that. Can't lie, I think my eyes are done. So I'm just gonna take the MACStack Mascara. Now, has my eyelashes just covered everything? No, I think we've just got a little bit of blue peeking through that is pretty and subtle. One thing I am gonna do is I'm just gonna take that baby blue again, and I just wanna connect it a little bit to my lower lash line. I just wanted to make sure that that blue was still popping, and I think just adding a little bit like that has helped. Okay, so I've zoomed you out a bit. I'm now gonna take my Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer, just like about a pump between my fingers. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal True Match Nude Tinted Serum, Tinted Moisturizer or whatever, just on the Rare Beauty foundation brush. And sort of blend that all over. I'm also going to use it to try and clean up my eyes as much as I can, because it's got this nice edge for that. The concealer brush is also good for stuff like that. I'm starting to run low of this tinted serum. Definitely need to get another one. I have absolutely loved it and it's been my staple for summer. Okay, and I'm just going to take my sponge from earlier, just bounce over everything just to pick up any excess. I probably could have gone for a little bit of a higher coverage, but here we are. I'm now gonna take that Too Faced Born This Way concealer, just sort of down the center of my face. And I might do a little bit actually on some scarring, just because I want it to be a little bit higher coverage, looking a little bit crazy. I'm gonna take the Rare Beauty concealer as well, just for that little pop of brightness under my eyes. I feel like I'm rushing. I feel like I need to take a... I'm not in a rush to go anywhere for some reason, but I feel like I'm speeding through this. That Too Faced concealer is such high coverage. Okay, I'm gonna be really careful when blending the concealer under my eyes because I want to avoid the blue as much as possible. I'm going to take some of my Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder, a little bit on my, gosh, it's gone everywhere, a little bit on my sponge. I pat it against my hand and then I'm just going to press it under my eyes. You know what, that looks so nice. I'm going to put it down the, whoa, I did a lot there. Put it down the center of my face and on like my pore areas on my cheeks. Just smooths everything out so nicely. Airbrushed. Oh, I forgot to tap it off. If you ever feel like you put too much on like that, just take a fluffy brush and really just lightly dust over the top. It helps to kick away some of that excess. I'm a little bit nervous to use this, but I have the Sol Face and Body Bronzing Balm and I haven't used it in a really long time and I forgot how I like to apply it or if I even like it. I think I'm going to take it on the e.l.f. Putty Primer brush, something a little bit dense. Oh, I do need to warm it up. It's sort of set down on the top. I'm gonna like brush it off because I picked up so much product. Oh my gosh. I've rubbed some off. There's still so much on here. Kind of orange. Gosh. Oh no, what have I done? So, oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna just take that sponge I was using and pat over the top. Why is it so orange? Does it match me actually? Don't know. It's a little bit like red. Okay, my tip is if you do have this product, going lightly, like really lightly. It is really nice and creamy though. And it has settled down really nicely. Does it match? Does look a little bit orange, doesn't it? It is the light shade. I need to check out Fair and see what that looks like because it's a really nice formula, but Jesus, it's so orange. Don't know if I went in with too much. Just gonna take a bit on my nose. To make this not as obvious, I'm gonna take it all along my jaw and sort of down my neck. Down, we're looking at hand. I'm gonna take this huge brush and blend it out. Oh my gosh, my ears. I can't lie, this might come on holiday with me because it's going to be a really nice shade if I'm tan, and also I can imagine it because it was so creamy being really nice on very light base makeup, like maybe even on your bare skin. Okay, I think I've managed to make that work. I definitely don't need to go in with sort of a powder bronzer or anything, but that's done a really nice job. I think it's going to come on holiday with me because my face always stays pale on holiday. The rest of me always tans a lot. I think that's going to be a really nice product. I'm now going to take the Glossier Cloud Paint in beam. I'm just going to take a small dot on the back of my hand, take a little stippling brush. This is a MAC 159S, and I just sort of do this. So look at the colour difference of my face and hand. I think I need more. It's not showing up. It's my skin, so hand. It also is quite a light shade with the cloud paints, but very pretty. Wow. I know I picked up the Dior blush to maybe put on top, but I really like how that looks. Really nice combination with the Soul bronzer. Oh, I'm gonna bring them on holiday too. I'm so excited about holiday. I don't know if you can tell, I haven't been away since the pandemic started, so girlie's going hard for holiday. I'm gonna take a bit of the mascara I was using, put some on my lower lash line, and a little bit more on the ends. I thought something felt like it was missing. I need eyebrows. I'm just gonna take my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in Huda. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm just going to take my clear mascara from Collection and just put them down in place. Then this is looking really nice. I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way highlighting palette. I think I'm just going to go for the soft focus shade, the one in the middle. Just on this like angled Zoeva brush. And just slightly dust it along my cheeks. Because I don't actually have any glowy products on. This will add just some life back into my skin. Now, the question is, which lip liner? Pillow Talk does seem to go with the blush more. I think Pillow Talk. So I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip pencil and line my lips. I sort of overline my Cupid's bow a bit and then stick within the lines, sort of down the side. I sort of overline this little bit underneath my lip, sort of where the shadow is. Or is that actually too pink? Ah, so hard. I'm gonna take my MAC Honeylove lipstick, a little bit more peachy. That ties it in nice. For the final part of the lip combo, I'm gonna take Fenty Gloss Bomb in Sweet Mouth. I just take a little bit of my finger and put it down the middle. And it gives you the juiciest lips ever. Such a pretty combo. Yes, I look way more done up than I was expecting, but here we are. I think it's the bronzer that's done it. Just makes me look more done up. Because of that though, I do think my makeup looks a little bit heavier. So I know I didn't pick this from the Shop My Stash, but I am gonna take the Colourpop Pretty Fresh spray, and this is a really good way of making your makeup just look a little bit less heavy. So I've just doused myself in that. And with it almost being dry, I'm just going to take my sponge and lightly tap over the top. And that just seems to press every bit of makeup in a little bit nicer and smoother, and the whole face just look nicer. Okay, and I think I'm done. Here is the final look. What do you think? I think it's really pretty and something a little bit more fun and summery. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to me if you want to see some more of me. I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.